Hey there YouTube, this is M3 on Dual Shop channel, going for deck 2 of deck week. Hope you guys really enjoy this deck. I really love playing this deck. It's very trolling, it's very funny to see people's faces when the deck finally, when I bring out my monsters and they just go, really, you're playing that? And let's just get really right into it. We're, of course we're playing vampires, or vamps I like to call them, and triple vampire duke is pretty mandatory in my opinion, because you're going to be special summoning a lot, and usually from the graveyard, and it's just one of those things that you're going to be constantly like, okay, I saw special summon Duke magic card, and they keep on milling their deck, and usually if you're playing a deck that does the mill already, have them mill their magics and traps. If you're playing someone who's going to be very stall, or if you know exactly what their plays are going to want to be, for instance, let's say Fire Fist, make them get rid of their tankies, or their Tensus, or however, because I mean, I really doubt that people put cards on their decks to, like, just in case someone makes me mill a random magic or trap or monster, I'm going to put this in. So, I mean, it's pretty great. Whew, a lot of words. Next would be double Shadow Vampire. Pretty good. It's not as good as I really thought it was at first. I mean, it's awesome art, don't get me wrong, I love the art. But he's really just fodder for the field spell, honestly, or the trap card. I can't remember which one exactly at this moment. But pretty much great card just to special summon and just to do some beatdowns. Another card, or another level 5, sorry, would be Endless Decay. And Endless Decay is probably my favorite out of the 3 level 5s, just because the combo you can do, or the play you can do with Pyramid Turtle. And why I say this is because Endless Decay can be can be special summoned by Pyramid Turtle, because Pyramid Turtle special summons one zombie type monster with 2,000 or less defense from your deck. And when this guy gets special summoned, he gains he gains half your opponent's life points as attack. So if you basically set this, your opponent attacks into it. Oh, Pyramid Turtle special summon Endless Decay. Now he has 4,000. He's a 4,000 beat stick. I mean, how can you complain about that? I really don't bring him out by his own effect, because it kind of hurts you in a sense. But if that's how you want to do it, go ahead. It's it's a special summon. After that, I do the 2 Goblin Zombies. I don't use Goblin Zombie too often, but it's a great card. It allows me to do a quick search if I need it, and the field spell does also helps generic zombies. So have at me. After that, Triple Mizuki. I wish I had 2 more Gold Secrets, because they're freaking sexy as shit. But Mizuki yet again, banish, special summon any zombie type monster, Endless Decay, Duke. Even if you want to do another Pyramid Turtle, if someone made you discard your card from your hand, like Dark Wolf will do. Great card. Then for my techs, I do 2 Jack Frost. He's a great card. Like, to me, he's like the new Battle Fader. In some sense, he's actually better than Battle Fader. The only reason I say he's not better than Battle Fader, because he has to target the monster that's attacking. Battle Fader just ends the battle phase. He has to target. He'll flip the monster and face on defense, but there's a lot of cards that are saying that you cannot target with, so he can be kind of iffy. Of course, if I had the Ultras, I would put him in this deck, but that's how life is. I have Hydride, Anakin Hydride. He's a great card, because you can also use him for a single summon with him not being a tuner. He can count as just a regular monster that's just pretty much not a tuner, and that can get you some serious pluses if you need that extra 3 or however. And I think he's just a great card. And last but not least, 2 Cyber Valleys. I try to find someone else to kind of fill in, maybe a 3rd Drac Frost, maybe this, maybe that. But Cyber Valley for me just kind of fills up the gap, because it ends the battle phase. I get the draw, and I don't really care if he gets sent to the graveyard or not. It's just, it'd be pretty broke if he was a zombie, though. I give you, it'd be freaking awesome. For the magics, we have your 1 Dark Hole. and your one Book of Moon. Yet again, if Heavy Storm was legal, I would put it in. If Monster Reborn was legal, put it in. So on and so forth. But what are you gonna do about it? After that, one card I think have really not looked into is Flash Fusion. And then, of course, you guys are going to know what fusion I'm going to be using it for. Dragon Necro, sorry. Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon is a great card. Really, really OP. And it can give you some real pluses because of its tokens, and it's a really easy card to bring out. Just two fusion, two zombies for the fusion, and Flash Fusion allows you to pretty much say, oh, you're gonna deprison me, oh, you're gonna bottomless me, oh, you're gonna do this. Activate Flash Fusion, fusion for sorry, Nether Soul Dragon. Now that card pretty much becomes unaffected. So great card. Back. One card yet again I found it and I totally forgot about it, but it's such a good card. Book of Life. And if you're running a zombie deck, please run Book of Life. I'm running the triple right now because I just like bringing shit back. I mean, Duke, yet again, I'm just continuously making you lose your shit. And then yet again, I'm bringing back my monster, and I'm making you also banish one of your cards from your graveyard. So, why not? And last but not least, triple Vampire Kingdom, and this is really the card, and this is really the engine of the deck. Let me give you a quick read if you guys don't know its effect. Zombie type monsters gain 500 attack during damage calculation only. So card effects that say, oh, if their attack is this much or however, aren't do not affect them. Once per turn, when a card is sent from your opponent's deck to the graveyard, target one card on the field, send one dark vampire monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that target. So basically, Duke, I make you send a card from your deck to your graveyard. Then on top of that, I put one of my vampires to the graveyard, pretty much another Duke, and then I destroy one of your cards. Then of course Book of Moon starts the whole thing over again. And it's just yet again just plays after plays after plays. So, why not? The trap card that I think really makes this deck really seriously OP is Vampire Takeover. Vampire Takeover basically just gives you the free field spell for no reason, and just really allows you to do some OP shit. So, triple Call of Haunted, just because you're gonna be special summoning monsters yet again. A deck card that I just love, and I think people have kind of forgotten about, is pretty much Shadow Spell, because Shadow Spell is a very interesting card. It's a card that it's basically a Fiendish Chain. It doesn't stop effects, but you can activate during the damage step, and it stops. It doesn't stop that attack, but it keeps them from attacking. So, for instance, we have Bujin Yamato attacking. Of course, he's going to do the Crane combo, serious bullshit. Shadow Spell. He loses 700 attack, which fine, he still destroys my monster, but you can target Yamato during the damage step. You can actually target that guy during, and Turtle can't negate it. So now you have a Yamato on the field that cannot attack. Its effects are still good, which kind of sucks, but yet again, you can actually get around Turtle with Shadow Spell, and that's what I really like about it. And last trap card, double Magic Cylinder. Mirror Force will be a little bit more preferred, but I'm not going to really complain. I mean, Magic Cylinder is pretty awesome. It's being used a lot lately, and I totally support it. For extra deck, let me fix this up a little bit. You have your one Crimson Knight Vampire Braum. He's not that good. I really wish he was better. I would also, of course, use number 61. Like any really rank 5 that can be brought out pretty easily. Definitely put in the deck. Of course, I run 2 Dragon Necro because I have 2 Flash Fusions, and I would definitely bring out 2. I mean, he's not. I mean, I'm not saying he's the best card ever, but he's pretty much up there. He makes. I think he makes zombies a little bit too much at times. So then, one Dark Highlander. It's basically, I'm just going for the quick. Okay, Synchro equipped, then pop your monster, and it's actually not that bad. And it works very, very well with the deck. One card that I think they brought out a little bit too soon is Ancient Pixie Dragon. And basically, this just plays off of the field spell. For those that do not know the effect, let me read it real quick. Basically, after resolving a field spell card that was activated during your turn, so basically when you use, there you go, Vampire Kingdom. To the side. When you activate Vampire Kingdom's effect, pretty much because of Duke's effect and so on and so forth, you're just getting pluses out the ass. Okay, you draw one card. So basically, each time you use this effect when Ancient Pixie Dragon is out in the field, you get to draw one card. Simple. You only use this effect if Pixie Dragon once per turn. Once per turn, you can target one face-up attack position monster on the field, destroy that target. There must be a face-up field spell to activate and resolve this effect. So basically, every time you activate a field spell effect, or when the field spell effect is active, you draw a card because of her. And as long as you have a face-up field spell, or if there's at least a face-up field spell, you can just pop one random attack position monster on the field. Pretty much your opponent's. So why not run this card? It's a great card. And the last synchro monster is Beals, or Beals, Diabolic Dragons. Let's just call it that. Diabolic Dragons. Yet again, I really don't think this card is seriously OP. I have like 3 of them. I don't really use them in any decks right now because I'm trying to figure out what will be the best solution to use him. But yet again, he's a great Dark Hydride is a dark level 3, and you have plenty of 5s to go for the 8. So, why not? And that's pretty much it. So if you guys like what you see, please put a comment down below. Also like and subscribe if you would as well. Down in the description down below, there will be 2 links. One will be to the Dual Facebook page, and also for me on Twitter. So please check that out. And as always, thanks for watching.